The Don Tony and Kevin Castle show contains explicit language and is intended for mature audiences only. But just because you're mature doesn't mean you can't be a little naughty.
Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? It is September 28th, 2015. Welcome to this edition of the Don Tony and Kevin Castle show.
Your audio is messed up.
I am Don Tony, joined along with, as always.
Blah, 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 blah.
What happened?
That's Italian for Kevin Castle.
Oh, wait, you said the audio was fucked up?
No, your audio is messed up for the intro, but it's all right now.
All right, hold on. Let me do this over. Hold on.
Maybe you got to do it over.
All
Yeah.
right, hold on.
It's not like you're underwater.
Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? It is September 28th, 2015. Welcome.
There it goes again.
What the fuck? All right, let me try one more time. Audio check. Hold on. Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? It is September 28th, 2015. I pre-recorded that. Just a little tribute from last week.
Horrible.
No, there's really no audio problems, but how funny is that? Before we went live tonight, I don't even know what the fuck happened. I called Kevin up, and I'm like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then I'm here. I'm like, "Oh, here." I saw like some of the fucking old men on the corner that live by my house. I'm like, "Hey, Ralph, how you doing?" You all right? Here. Oh, that's how I felt after watching parts of Raw tonight. I gotta tell you, man.
It was the biggest piece of shit Raw I've ever seen. And if McMahon has a problem with the ratings of the last couple of weeks, he's gonna have a bigger problem with tonight. What a shit fest!
Overture, curtain lights.
I mean,
this
really
is it.
Like
You'll
TNA
hit the heights,
tonight.
and oh, what heights we'll hit! On with the show. This is it. Oh man, let me tell you something. The highlight of Raw tonight was Kane giving Seth Rollins the gift box. When Seth Rollins opened it up, he found his severed head. And when I watched that segment, I had a flashback. I'll never forget it. It was somewhere around 1991. I went to the Harbor Club. I remember picking up this rather portly, Spanish chick that lived in Ridgewood. And all I remember that night was unwrapping her box and her giving me head also.
Yeah, why are you saying that?
Oh, man.
Married now?
I tried so hard to get into Raw tonight. Even watching the Divas stuff, I mean, when Charlotte was clapping to the crowd, I wrote this on Twitter. When she was going like this, trying to get the crowd to clap, you know how many people she got to clap? 2! Edition of Raw. I don't know what it was.
You just went out for like 20 seconds. I didn't even hear a damn thing.
Really? Oh, all right.
This audio is horrible.
Charlotte, don't fuck with my show, Charlotte. No, I said, we were watching the Divas match, and when Charlotte was trying to get the crowd to clap, and she's clapping, you know how many people she got to clap? Out of like 12,000 in the arena? About 42!
No, it wasn't Buffalo. I guess they weren't exactly going to go all out.
Oh, terrible.
It really was a real horrible Raw. I mean, it was one of the worst ones I've seen. And it's ironic because, like I said, the big press release from McMahon going crazy. Well, you know what? Don't make Seth Rollins your champion since he's the lowest rated champion of all time next to Kevin Nash. Mm-hmm. And don't fucking make a focal point of the Big Show, who people cannot wait for him to retire, that people are making shirts of it, that he's like a threat to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is going to obliterate him at Madison Square Garden. It's a joke to even have these little clips and snippets of the last time they met 13 years ago. Like, yeah, and Big Show is 13 years older and 1,300 pounds heavier. I mean, no one cares. No one cares. It's only not Undertaker at the Garden because Undertaker can't go another match beyond the Hell in a Cell. He can only do so much every 30 days. So Big Show was the Johnny Bravo who fits the suit and the sacrificial lamb to Brock Lesnar. The attraction is Brock Lesnar. It doesn't matter who he's wrestling. Big Show has no chance. There's no point in showing vignettes from 2002. It doesn't mean anything. We could show pictures of all of us from 2002. Yeah, we were all 13 years younger. What's the point? I don't get the point of showing those things. Big Show had hair. He was thinner. He was wearing pants. I mean, he's not that guy anymore. So what's the point of showing us that? I don't get it.
And I have to add this too. Here's some news. Undertaker.
Actually, Brock Lesnar is more dangerous now, but Big Show is worse now than he was then. So it's the opposite effect. Brock Lesnar is more devastating now. He's a better wrestler. He can go even better now than he did back then. Since then, he's been in the UFC. He's been a legitimate fighter. And Big Show has gotten worse and heavier and sloppier and old. So showing us that 13 years ago, all we're saying is, wow, Big Show was a viable act back in the day. That's all you're saying to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
13 years ago, Big Show meant something, and now he doesn't. But Brock still means something. So I don't get the tail of the tape. It's irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant.
Totally agree with you. And to be honest with you, as far as Undertaker goes, there's some news that Undertaker will be going to Mexico, and he'll be teaming up with Kane against Luke Harper and Braun Strowman.
Oh, God.
So obviously Luke Harper will be getting
break Undertaker in half.
Yeah, and speaking of we're gonna just jump back and forth through Raw tonight because there was crap all throughout the night. I mean,
there's no reason that. We're gonna jump all the topics. It has to be all go nuts.
This is how we have someone be further themselves as a heel now. It's always walk out. I mean, we talked about this not too long ago with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, fight Owens fight. Whenever he's got to feud with someone, he did it with Ryback, he did it with Cena, he did it with Rusev. It's there's always got to be a part where he walks out and he walks to the back. And he just leaves the person. He does it every fucking feud he's been on TV now. Paige did it tonight. Paige walks away. And here's the thing, and I mentioned it during Twitter, on Twitter all night tonight. And I know it's sort of being, a stickler because I will profess it till the day I die or, from doing these shows or whatever. I like attention to detail. When I wax my vintage LSC, I make sure that I wax every little nook and cranny of that car. When I clean my house or I wash my floor, I make sure the entire floor is washed. I don't leave just underneath, the stove dirt, clean, dirty. I wash everything. I like detail on everything. And when I see Paige, quote unquote, hit Natalya or cause Natalya to hit the apron, okay? What did we see tonight? We saw Becky Lynch come to the aid of Natalya. Oh, Paige, how could you do that to Natalya? And the funny thing about it is, Paige does that to Natalya. Becky Lynch gets all upset at Paige. And instead of charging Paige, and I'm talking storyline, people, we know this is just entertainment. But this is how stupid entertainment could be. Becky Lynch, instead of charging Paige, she tends to Natalya. Okay? So far, some people would be like, Don Tony, what's the problem with that? Well, here's the problem. 3 seconds later, go count it, watch it back. 3 seconds later, Charlotte gets pinned. What does Becky Lynch do? Natalya, fuck you, I gotta go stop Charlotte from being pinned. 3 seconds after tending to Natalya, it's fuck Natalya, let me try to stop Charlotte from being pinned. It was so dumb. If you're going to do a suspension of disbelief of Paige feeling she's the creator of a Divas Revolution, try to make these feuds believable. Oh my God. I mean, she goes to the aid of Natalya and 3 seconds later, fuck, I gotta stop the pin. It was just horrible all night from fucking Kevin Owens. The best part of Raw tonight was the last 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, Reigns put on a good match. He saved that show, and him and Bray Wyatt were the saving grace of the show.
Yeah, it was just
a great match. Reigns was great, and I thought Wyatt was great. It was a good match, and I'm glad they put it on last. And it shows that those two guys are still in line to be pushed to the next level, even though they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But that's only because of the booking. They're both viable guys in the company, like them or not. They at least are trying. And they took their headlining match seriously. They put in a good match.
And you want to know
more than I could say for the rest of the fucking card tonight.
I totally agree.